We hear you're thinking about talking. That could be very risky. I've been tracking this story, and I know the chances you're taking.
Who are you?
Some people call me Townsend. My name's not important. I've been on the same search that you have, but I think I may have gone much deeper. I don't know if I believe it all, but this is what I found out. Supposedly, 4 tiny bodies were recovered from the crash, right?
Right.
Well, they did bring them back here to the base.
Eyes almond-shaped, no discernible auditory lobes, skin texture slightly scaly, almost reptilian, stretchable, somewhat elastic over what feels like smooth muscle or skeletal tissue. There's no striated muscle discernible. In the thoracic area, also no striated muscle. Mouth would seem to be a wrinkle-type fold. A colorless liquid present in the body doesn't seem to be what we call blood. Seems to have no digestive system, no gastrointestinal tract. There's no rectal area. No reproductive organs. No genitalia. No teeth. The mouth opens onto a cavity about 2 inches deep and of...
This one just moved.
He was alive?
It was alive. This information went straight to the president, and his response was to form a top-secret commission to deal with it.
Under what agency will we be operating?
None. We will have complete control.
Morning, Mr. Secretary. And our mandate exactly?
To investigate the event and all of its implications. The technology.
And any other such events, should they occur.
But most of all, to safeguard the public interest. That's why this information has to be so carefully controlled. You think of our religious institutions. I mean, if this were all to just come out, what are people going to believe in?
Not to mention the effect on our social and our political institutions. Even the military.
Especially the military. I mean, what the hell are we dealing with here? Is it friendly? Is it hostile?
Maybe it's neither. Maybe they're just studying us the way we study insects.
Well, the point is, there could be panic if this all came out. And we're supposed to ensure domestic tranquility, not eliminate it. I mean, what if people think that we are not in control of the skies?
They'd be right.
What about leaks? Someone's bound to say something.
Well, as long as we control the way the information is released, leaks shouldn't necessarily hurt us.
In fact, mingled with a little well-placed disinformation, they should help. Hoaxes.
Oh, yes, certainly. And also accurate information released from less than reputable sources. And that's not such a bad technique either.
Recruit a group of crackpots.
Exactly. Gentlemen, if you'd open the folders in front of you. As you can see, under magnification, the creature's skin appears to be mesh-like. It's rather like that of a lizard.
Has there been any communication?
From?
It to us.
Not sure, possibly. We believe that it may use some form of thought projection. At least, that's what the men who've been close to it seem to think.
How long do we keep this to ourselves?
Well, there's no telling. We will determine that. Why?
I think mankind has the right to know about something as significant as this.
Well, yes, of course.
But we don't intend to keep this under wraps forever.
Right. Okay. Good, fine.
So what they decided to do was build some secret bases out in the middle of the desert to study all this. But Secretary Forrestal demanded that he see for himself what was going on out there.
In here, gentlemen.
How you doing today? Oh, let me check and I'll see what I can do, okay?
He knows you're here.
I thought this was mirrored.
It is.
Jesus.
What's the matter, James?
Oh. More of them are coming.
What do you mean?
Different ones. Not like him. Many different races. Different species. They're coming.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm all right.
Oh my God. Oh shit, no. Something's happening here. Norman, we're losing him. Check the cardiogram for arrhythmia. Get an endotube, stat. Communicate.
Pulse is dropping.
Tell me what to do. Please. What can we do for you? Oh, God.
So where's the body? The one that died? Have you seen it?
No. I have seen photographs.
Well, photographs can be faked.
That's true. But the people whose word I've come to rely on insist they were not. What's more, they maintain that Secretary Forrestal was correct when he said he somehow sensed that more of them would be coming. And they say further contact did in fact take place. Now, if that's true, then what happened here is merely the tip of the iceberg.
Thank you all for coming, ladies and gentlemen. I hope we all meet again soon.
The most talked about incident is said to have occurred at Holloman Air Force Base in 1964. I wasn't there personally, but I'm given to understand that a disc actually landed by intention. And then an exchange with alien life forms occurred. You know the movie, Close Encounters?
Yeah.
It was based on that incident. But they may not have gotten it quite right. You see, physicists now speculate that it's unlikely these things fly vast distances from other solar systems, but that they come from a place that's much closer and farther away. You see, there may not be just one universe. Did you know that mathematicians now theorize that there could be multiverses, other dimensions that coexist with our own, and that these beings have the technology to somehow just slip in and out? Another alien visitor claimed that his race had been looking in on us for centuries, and that they had in fact influenced the course of human history in some rather critical and startling ways. This visitor somehow displayed the way aliens have been genetically altering the development of our DNA from our very beginnings, and that they had inspired our greatest spiritual leaders.
You're telling me that the missing link could be the result of alien genetics?
I believe this information is correct, but who can really say for certain?
Mom,
Did you see where Dad went?
No, I didn't.
Oh, well, it's okay. Let's not worry about it.
I'm not worried about it. Not anymore. Do you see what's happened?
No.
There's a man that you and I used to know when you were a boy. A soldier that was your dad. He's back.
Over the years, there must be people like me, people who've wanted to talk about what they know.
I'm sure there were some. But then it's also hard to believe, isn't it? I think that Secretary Forrestal tried, or may have, I'm not sure. While he was at Bethesda, he was working on a diary that was said to contain an account of his experiences with alien life forms and proof that the government was trying to keep all this information covered up. Apparently, he had checked into the hospital for overexhaustion and stress. I'm sure that you personally can sympathize with how difficult it would have been for him to reveal all these secrets. If Secretary Forrestal left any kind of note, it was never found, and his diaries are still classified. Since then, things have gotten even more bizarre. Planes vanishing, cattle mutilations, human abductions, and then there are the stories of Area 51.
What is Area 51?
That's where people swear they've actually seen recovered alien craft, and that we're working with them right now.
How long have we had this, Colonel? Well, that depends on who you talk to. The top part is anti-gravitation.
Is this all true?
Well, that's a good question. One must proceed cautiously here, on guard against one's desire to want it to be true or want it not to be true. One must be, as much as possible, neutral.
Well, how can you be neutral? A thing is either true or it's not. There is no middle ground.
All right, all right. Then none of it is true.
None of it?
Well, maybe some of it.
No. Now you're playing with me. Why are you playing with me?
Because maybe you wouldn't even know what was true if you'd seen it all for yourself. How's that for an answer?
All right, then what did I see out there in that field?
Oh, that. Why, that was a weather balloon.
Ha! No, it wasn't. I know what I saw, and it was not from this world.
Don't you understand, Jesse? You have nothing. Just a lot of old memories and secondhand recollections. Nobody is going to take you seriously, not without proof, not without hard evidence. But please, feel free to tell anybody anything that I've said here this afternoon, because maybe it really is true. And the public has a right to know, don't they?